and this is my debut middle grade novel called The Year I Flew Away. It's about a little girl named Gabrielle who comes from Haiti and moves to America. In order to fit in, she decides to make a very unwise deal with a witch. And the consequences that follow, you have to wait and read about it. I'll read you just a little bit so that you can kind of meet some of the characters. Chapter 4, Pale. Lady Lydia stands in front of me, waiting for me to tell her to go away. And that's what I should do. That's what a smart girl does. And I am very smart. But I'm also a little curious. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Oh my, I'm so sorry to take up your time like this, Gabrielle. You've made it very clear that you are not interested in my help. I will go now. Enjoy the rest of your day, dear. She starts to walk away. When her sharp heels hit the shiny surface of the hallway floor, they make a clicking sound. Her steps fall in line with the pounding of my heart. Her walk is slow but steady, and with each click, each heartbeat, I become desperate. What if her magic is the only way I will ever make friends? What if I'm standing here doing nothing while the only hope I have of happiness goes away one click at a time? Lady Lydia, wait. She stops, but doesn't turn around. Yes, she says in a deep, booming voice. I was thinking, it's rude not to listen when someone has something to say, even if that someone is a witch. Are you saying you're interested in my help? I'm saying maybe, I reply and swallow hard. She slowly turns to face me. Her mouth curls into a crooked smile and her eyes gleam with delight. She places her hands together, making her needle-like fingertips collide with each other. Come closer, dear, she says. I take a step forward, and then another, and then another. I'm tingling. Yes, I could be heading for danger, but I could also be heading for a whole new life. Now, why don't you tell me what is it you'd like my help with, she says. Well, I don't know. I mean, I do, but I know exactly what I want help with. But why can't I just come out and say it out loud? Dear, are you embarrassed? Yes. No, I'm not, I reply, unable to look her in the eye. It's okay. Many people have trouble making friends and fitting in. That's why I'm here, to make sure you get everything you want. Okay, let's say I have trouble making friends, and I'm not saying I do, but if I do, what would you be able to do for me? Oh, so many things. I could create something to make all your troubles go away. You'd fit right in with everyone at the school. You'd have friends, you'd be popular, and you'd be liked, loved. You'd be loved by everyone at the school. But most importantly, Gabrielle, you would belong. Don't you want to belong, Gabrielle? Yes. The word jumps out of my throat before I even have a chance to stop it. It's a bad idea to let a witch know just how much you want what they have to offer, but it's too late. I can tell by the wild expression in her eyes that she already knows how much I want this. No, how much I need this. I need to belong, no matter what. It's pointless. I might as well come out and say it. Lady Lydia, I want everyone at school to like me, to be my friend. I want to say it, Gabrielle. I want to belong. Lucky for you, I've got just the thing. And that was an excerpt from The Year I Flew Away. This book is really special to me because it closely resembles some parts of my life. I was born in Haiti, just like Gabrielle, and I came to America when I was about 7 years old. Gabrielle came when she was about 10. And I stayed with my aunts and uncles, as Gabrielle did, and we got a chance to experience America for the very first time. So this book is kind of like my way of telling the readers what it was like to come to America for the very first time. But it's even more special because this book has magic. You're going to love it. There's witches and spells and friendships and lots of sweets. That because I love new treats. When I first came to America, I would try and taste as many new candy flavors as possible. And Gabrielle does a bunch of things that I used to do, including the sampling as much sweets as you can get. And I think you guys would have a really great time with this book. We try to make Gabrielle strong because in the beginning she doubts herself a lot, but by the end, well, I'll let you see how it turns out in the end. But Gabrielle, like most, if not all kids, is a very strong girl. She just needed a little help to find her voice. So with her sidekick, a rat named Rocky, which I can't wait for you to meet, you will be on a whole new adventure to see how Gabrielle finds a way to outsmart the witch and fit in. And today we're going to be taking some of your questions. So let's have it.
What inspired you to write this book?
I first started to write kind of like in the back of my head, kind of thinking about it, because lately it felt like immigrant was a bad word. And I didn't really like that because I think being an immigrant can be a positive thing. So I decided to kind of start thinking of, moments from when I first came to America. And my editor said, hey, you should, write what happened when you first came here. And after months of putting stuff together, we got this.
What's your process when you write a new book?
I usually get out of the way, which sounds really weird to say, but I usually let the characters drive. Like I could be in the kitchen, not cooking because I'm not good at cooking, but I could be in the kitchen and the character will kind of come up and whisper something or a secret or something. And then I kind of start to write down what they say. I see characters all the time in my head. So like I could be in the car and then I'll hear a character talk to me and then I'll kind of take the story from them.
What's one of your favorite characters in the book?
My favorite character of all time in this book is Rocky, and Rocky is her sidekick. Rocky is awesome because he refuses to just be limited and be a sidekick. He's got his own adventures, his own problems, and his very own bowling league. So Rocky's definitely a force of nature. He's my favorite.
Do you like writing middle school books?
I do, and I like that I get to feel like I'm that age again and everything is special and everything is exciting. So yeah, I enjoy middle grade.
This book seems really fun and fantasy for kids. What do you want the kids to get from it?
Well, I'm hoping that when you guys read the book, you'll see a little bit of yourself in Gabrielle and know that just like Gabrielle, you are so special and so strong. And whatever it is that makes you different from other people is actually a good thing because it's your strength and something you should be very, very, very proud of.
Lastly, what's your favorite food?
I want to be a good adult and say that I love vegetables, but we've just met, so I think it'd be bad to lie to you. I love Haitian food, rice and beans, which, I probably shouldn't eat as much, but I love rice and beans and I enjoy a really good steak. So I have a best friend who's obsessed with steak. So when we get together, that's one of the things that we try to have a lot of.
And what's one thing you want all the readers to know about you?
One thing I want all the readers to know. My computer, my laptop where I write, is my best friend and my worst enemy. If it's going well, it's my best friend and I'm so excited. But if sometimes I'm stuck, I walk by it and I could see it watching me. It's like it knows that I'm procrastinating. So it's my best friend and also my worst enemy. Happy reading.